Hello and welcome to Adorn by Jennifer. And I would like to welcome you for Tuesday Tips. I have a sweet little girl in the background who is making a beautiful place setting for dinner. So I'm thankful for her help, and she's making fruit cups using some of the tools that I've shared with you in the past. But I have two tools today that I want to share with you that have been wonderful lifesavers for me, and I'd love to share them with you because I'd love for you to enjoy the benefit as well. The first tool is this little guy. It almost looks like, I don't know, like a little gun or something. It comes with these little pieces, and it also comes with little button snaps. And I haven't figured out how to use these yet, truth be told, but I have used this and I've used it a ton, and I highly recommend it because I like to use it as a modesty tool. As you can see, my shirt is a little on the low side, and I don't always like to wear something underneath because it can get hot. And so basically what you do is this has a nice little cover to keep it safe if you travel with it. No little fingers will get poked, but you just literally stick it through, and then I like to line it up just so it doesn't have a gap. Make sure that it's not puckered. But you literally just stick it through the fabric. Let me do a better job of that. Can you see the little pointy thing there? And you just depress the button and it creates a stitch. So it will hold, I puckered it a little bit, I didn't line it up very good, but it holds it a little bit higher. You can see my cami isn't as noticeable, and I personally would like to do another one. Now I just did a video and I cut the old ones that I just did out because they're very removable, but I just want to show you how easy it is. This is the little piece that was in it, and they're very removable, so you can just put it in temporarily if you need to. But I'm going to do the same thing here where you just stick it through, and I'm going to line it up, stick it there, press the button, voila. Now I don't have a gapping shirt, and it's very not noticeable, the stitches that I did, and it's so much better than a safety pin trying to finagle it so that it's covered. So I highly recommend this. I've actually used it on swimsuits and even for my daughters, things that they didn't feel very comfortable with. You can, if you have straps, you can literally poke it through your straps so that it keeps everything secure and in one place. And I can just show you on my swimsuit. This swimsuit came all the way down to here, and that was a no bueno for me. So I added just a couple of little stitches. You can see in the back side. Well, I didn't remove my safety pin yet, but you can see it's just a little plastic piece. And I did this for a recent trip, and it was so nice to not feel like everything was showing. So I did it on my other swimsuit as well. And so it's just a handy tool to have on hand. It's really great if you've got a wedding and somebody pops a button, you can just fix it very quickly. Here again, just showing you, I was able to I didn't have to use scissors or sewing material or anything, and I was able to create that much of a modesty area for me so that it didn't come down quite so low in the front. So I highly recommend this. It's very affordable, and it's a great thing to have on hand. The one thing that I will say is that it doesn't like super thick materials, so you just don't want to get too many layers going, but it does have the cover, which is super handy. The other thing I will mention is if you need to release it, there's a little button here that you can pull it out. You can see I've used several of them already. And when I ordered it, I didn't realize that it does come with some supply, but it's right in here. So the long strips, it comes with black ones as well. Just slide in there for storage so you don't lose your pieces. And then you just pop it into place. They're a little tricky to get open, but, and then the buttons go down here. So highly, highly recommend. This is worth every penny. It's well less than $20. And we've used it a lot, and we just recently got it. So I highly recommend this. And then the second thing I want to share with you is behind me. It looks like I have a little bit of a mess going on, and that's because I've had a sick little girl the last couple of days. And so we pulled this out, and I thought I would share it with you. It is a sofa cover. Now I understand you can put blankets and you can put sheets on your sofa to protect it if someone's going to be laying on it or potentially getting sick on it, or maybe even eating on your sofa and you don't want it to get dirty. But a sheet is not very absorbent, and blankets can shift around. And I highly recommend this because not only does it fit nicely on the sofa, but you can wash it and you can store it under the sofa if you have a sofa skirt or in a basket next to it, and just have it on hand. We use it for popcorn night. We can use it for if someone's had surgery and they need to be on the sofa for extended amount of times. If we want to eat a snack on the sofa and I don't want it to be spilled, especially if you have little ones, just highly recommend it. So I'm going to show you very quickly in the corner. One of the reasons why I really like it is that it has these elastic straps that hold it into place. So that is really helpful to make sure that it's not swooshing all over the place. And I like that it has these flaps that cover the armrest if your sofa has an armrest. And so you really get 100% coverage of your sofa, and it's a nice sturdy material where it's not going to leak through. The other thing that we do that is part of the reason why it looks like this is we have a soft ottoman that it's actually leather, and so I put a sheet on that, and then we put blankets on it, we scoot it up to the sofa, and it makes a bed. So it's just handy when you've got a little one that doesn't feel well and they're just sitting there for a long time. You don't have to worry about a mess, and then I just load up all of our supplies on the sides and we're good to go. So anyway, that's come with some experience of not having those things and realizing what a blessing it is when you do have those tools. So I highly recommend it. It comes in different colors, and it's a one-time thing where you can just use it over and over and over for anything in the future. So both of these things, this little tool, I call it my little modesty tool, and then the sofa cover are my tips this week. I also have these fun labradorite earrings that I haven't posted, but if you're interested, you can message me. I have them in this color and one other color if you're interested. And then I also have this fun little bubble pendant that I can do pictures of anyone you love, or puppy dogs, or if there's a new baby. It's a great new mommy gift, and they just go on. You can do bracelet, necklace, bookmarks, keychains, and I even have cufflinks, which makes a great wedding gift or father of the bride gift. Or what was I thinking? One thing that just flew from my mind. Oh, bouquet charms. If you know somebody getting married and they have maybe a loved one who isn't able to make it to the wedding, or a pet or something, we can add little clips and add it to the bouquet, and then they can use it as a necklace later, which is a fun multifunctional purpose. So anyway, those are my Adorn by Jennifer tips. If you check out my website, www.adornbyjennifer, and I have all the links for all of this, and I have past Tuesday tips if you want to check out the videos and the links. And you can also check out my Facebook and Instagram is Adorn by Jennifer, no spaces. So thanks for checking things out, and I hope you have a great week.